Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a little bit since I've done any video content on the channel. But that's because I've been extremely sick and have not been able to have the energy to stream or record or anything like that. Only reason I'm doing this today is because this is the last day of the Easter event in 14, and it's either I do it now or I do it never, so hopefully I have enough energy to make it through this recording. I really doubt there's going to be streams still for another few days because just doing this took up like a lot of need to muster up a lot of energy just to do this one. So don't expect streams for a little bit yet. This is probably all you're going to get for next couple days. Hopefully this even goes well. But yeah, it should be interesting. I noticed that we have a blue quest marker, which is not often the case for these events, so I'm really curious to see what this is about. Last several events have been really good, so I'm actually my expectations are a little higher than usual. I will admit, just a little higher than usual though. Let's see what we got today. Come one, come all, for the happy season of Hatchingtide is upon us once more. Oh yes, the egg puns, let them flow. It is tradition after all. That's the spirit. How lovely to see you again, Abin. You remember me, yes? It's Jihi Alapo, come with another vision to share. This year, I dream of marvelous golden eggs rising from curious flora. As we speak, our dreamers are hiding eggs in the black shell for participants to lift from the shrubbery, thereby reenacting my dream. Successful seekers will be awarded with very stylish glasses. Those are pretty stylish. Although, no little time has passed since I've had word from dear Nonota, who is organizing the operation. I cannot help but worry something has gone awry. If only I could go and find her myself, but alas, I have duties to attend to here. Of course, Abin, perhaps you would be so kind as to seek Nonota out in my stead. Thank you. I hope she has returned to Gridania safely. It would be worth checking the Aetheryte Plaza before venturing further afield. She too should be wearing a pair of our thematic glasses, hers in the shape of a chicken. A chicken? See, it's a funny thing about the chicken. You'd think it'd be a much more appropriate Easter mascot than a rabbit. Well, let's go see if we can find this chicken. Alright, where's our foul friend? Is this it? This looks like it. My glasses? Oh, they're a prize for participating in this year's Hatchingtide festivities, but... Marvelous! I chased a leafy beast and discovered a most fortuitous chicken. But for now I must away. I look forward to these Hatchingtide festivities, these springtime delights. Okay. Oh, hello Abin. Happy Hatchingtide to you. How can I be of service? Jihi sent you? Well, I suppose I've been gone for a while, but I've been having trouble hiding our eggs in the arena. As I was working, these tall, thick glasses suddenly sprung forth. I tried to trim them back, but not even my best garden scythe could make the smallest impression. At best, I managed to snip a couple of leaves. Now, I cannot help but worry that our arena is carpeted not by typical brambles, but by a variety of leafkin. We can hardly send our egg hunters into a nest of monsters. Oh, what to do? You would help. A godsend, truly. Then let us start by gathering information about this peculiar plant, though I know adventurers generally prefer to slay monsters first and ask questions later. I shall head for the Botanist Guild. In the meantime, if you could ask around the Carline canopy regarding the strange specimen, I would greatly appreciate it. Here, take one of the leaves I managed to salvage. Let us reconvene at the Aetheryte Plaza once we've gathered what information we can. This sounds a little similar to another Easter event. I thought it was Easter where there was like brambles or something around. I don't know which one it would have been. I'm pretty sure it was one of the past Easter ones. I think I played it myself, that's why it sounds familiar. Greetings, adventurer. Have you come seeking a contract? No. Unless you can give me a contract about this leaf. Or put one out. This leaf. I dare say it comes from some variety of flytrap. We often receive petitions regarding roselets, but I can't believe I've seen leafkin with this particular shade of green. Curious. It just as typical plant life flourishes during this season, so too do leafkin. I would not be surprised if some aberrant strain had developed in the process. If you require assistance in calling it, do not hesitate to ask. Welcome to the Carline Canopy. If there's any way I might be of service, you need only ask. I feel like this guy wouldn't really know much about leaves, but... Well, I am well versed in the leaves steeped in my myriad teas. My knowledge can offer no insight on this particular specimen. My apologies. However, we did have a guest come in strange leafkin just moments ago. Search of some strange leafkin just moments ago. An Elysian gentleman wearing shaded spectacles. He introduced himself as an alchemist specializing in the study of wild beasts. While he did seem somewhat eccentric, perhaps an expert of his standing might offer the assistance you require. I believe he said he was bound for Old Gridania, should you desire to seek him out. That's not the guy that we saw run off earlier, is it? Hey there, handsome. You looking to hire? I'm good with a lance. Well, I appreciate the compliment. I'll leave this one to you, if you know anything about it. Oh, I recognize this. A whole swarm of leafkin was crowding the little corner of the Black Shot just the other day. Never seen anything quite like it, so I tried giving it a poke. Would you believe it? The leaves and flowers just kept growing back, easy as you please. Eventually I just gave up. There's one thing I can't stand, it's feeling impotent. Alright, never mind, I'll take care of this myself, Mr. Impotent. Alright, we'll reconvene and then we'll probably get to chase down our bespectacled friend. You're back. Perfect timing. According to the folks at the Botanist Guild, the leaf belongs to a type of highly durable leafkin. It's so durable, in fact, that the pieces you and I possess are apparently still very much alive. What did she discover? Don't tell me she's coming down with something. She gonna, like, transform to a plant? So others have been similarly unsuccessful in cutting them back, in which case developing an alternative strategy does seem in order. The alchemist you mentioned seems like a good lead, don't you think? An Elysian with shaded spectacles. Or perhaps that was the fellow with whom I was speaking earlier. He did say something about chasing a leafy beast after all. Let's head over and see if we can't find him. Yeah, where did he run off to? Old Gridania, right? Okay, well, I'll see you all there then. Guess where he ran off to? It's our favorite location. Furthest from any aetheryte teleport. You know, everyone thinks it's a great hiding spot because it's so far out of the way, but because it's so far out of the way, everyone goes there. And it's like the most popular place to check. These people need to think of better hiding spots if they want to get away from us. Can't fool me. Where the hell is this? Okay, maybe he's like around the corner somewhere. Alright, alright. Had me fooled for a second here. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. We're just gonna cut that out, I think. For everyone's sanity. That was dumb. Ho ho ho! The fortuitous chicken has found me again, along with a gentleman of adventure. Yes, that sounds like me. Ravenous for leafkin large and small, the wayfaring alchemical herbin at your service. What? Why, this is the very leaf I've been pursuing for moons upon moons. Moons upon moons upon moons upon moons. Well, that is to say, if you are seeking assistance in combating this menace, I would be happy to help. We would be much obliged. As an alchemist, would you say that some sort of concoction might be effective against this creature? Doubt you not the efficacy of my concoctions, little chicken. With this aberrant leaf in his possession, Heberin the Great can finally realize his purpose for traveling to the Twelveswood. Can finally seize his quarry by the stalk and wrestle it into submission. But my enthusiasm overcomes me. You see, as I was poring over leafkin of this very persuasion, my eyeballs were subjected to quite a piece of mischief. But since then, they burn like all seven hells if exposed to sunlight, wind, or most anything. So long as I wear these tinted lenses, I can remain upright and free of blinding pain and nausea for several bells at a time. Quite long enough to brew a tincture that shall spare you both a similar fate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have ingredients to procure from the shaded bower. Tell me that casts blindness? That is pretty scary.
Wait, at least allow me to foot the bill.
Just a bare sight of that leaf has imbued me with untold mercantile stamina. Like lightning flashed my gill, and like a mountain grew my spoils. Now then, I must gather my thoughts. The leafkin in question is a troublesome strain of flytrap possessed of vitality so great that it spouts forth with abundance from the very spot it has been shorn. Therefore, by thwarting its regenerative properties, we may cut this terror down to size not only in the metaphorical sense, but the literal. I want that guy's glasses. They look kinda cool. You two have living pieces of its tender floral flesh. Combined with my chosen ingredients, they should yield a distillation that will forestall the creature's recovery. The effects will be temporary. The skilled hand needs only a few moments. No? Soak your scythe in Herbrand's bane and mow with all your might.
What wonderful news! Can you imagine if the creatures were only susceptible to fire? An egg hunt through a field of ash is hardly what Jill dreamed of.
Fire? Oh, heavens forfend, my dear chicken. The act of snipping in itself is transcendent communication. Or so they say. To inhale the life breath of the forest, to welcome within one's heart the bounties of the land, to occasionally have one's eyes squirted with burning venom. These are the experiences we live for. Not to mention all the free samples of plant life to be gained along the way. We're not liable to keel over at any moment. I would like naught better than to slice the shrubbery by your side. However, I have every confidence that a brave adventurer such as yourself will succeed where I have failed. Now, let us commence. Make me the happiest man in the realm and bestow upon me your leaves. That's a brand new sentence. Just as oil dissolves oil, the extracts from this leaf shall counteract their own regenerative properties. Whereby this should be brought thusly, and that should be... Yes, from all angles may this scythe strike true. That is one hell of a scythe. Is that like an actual thing you can get for Reaper? Oh my god. He wasn't kidding. I offer up my masterpiece, my soul, my well-lubricated garden scythe. In your hands, may it hack away our hardships. It's time to exterminate. Let's go do a little weed killing.
Let's not get too carried away, shall we? Think of the children. Now that our guarded scythe is equipped to cut back the fly traps, we are one step closer to reclaiming our arena. Rest assured your efforts will be rewarded with exclusive hatching tide gifts. But do take care to avoid any squirting venom.
Herbrand the Upright would like to join this sortie to observe the effects of his alchemical miracle, insofar as they could be observed with scalded eyeballs.
Of course! Let us watch Abin's work from a safe distance. Arena's a fair walk from here, so I will have the Dreamers arrange for a chocobo carriage. Come and find me when you're ready to depart.
It's a good thing I've got eye protection already. You would think an alchemist like that would have been wearing goggles at the time of his experiment that caused this unfortunate situation. I would imagine any self-respecting chemist would want to wear some sort of eye protection. So it seems like we're going to a special arena, I guess? I was kind of thinking we might just go into the forest or something, but no, it seems like this is actually a thing.
Ready to clear our arena of troublesome sprigs and stalks? Just say the word and an egg usher shall whisk us away.
Hell yeah, let's go. We've been getting a lot of these. Wheel a special garden scythe to slay troublesome traps and retrieve Archon eggs. All classes and jobs are eligible. Okay. Sure, sounds good. Let's go. First clear of 4 stages of spray cleaning. Oh, okay. We learn more about spray cleaning. Yeah, that's fine. I think we can figure it out. I'm sure it won't be that hard. Okay, let's see. We got 3 different moves to worry about here. So, sharply slaying beasts within can only be executed upon accumulating 50 ounces of cleaning spirit. Oh. A dash. And trim to all nearby. So AoE on the right, dash on the bottom, and then special move on the left. Okay. Like that? Okay. Well, that's easy. Wait. Do I keep going, or are we just gonna stay in here? Because it looks like... Is this a dungeon? Oh, it is a dungeon. Oh, shit. No, it isn't? Or can I just go? Oh, okay, it is kind of a dungeon. Sort of. Oh. Is this like a puzzle? Was I supposed to do this in like a set amount of moves? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how you could have done that in any fewer moves than that, so... Okay, so this one makes sense to go like this, perhaps, first. I don't want to... Can I save that move for the next round? I feel like I'm definitely doing something wrong here, or suboptimal. I probably should have read the instructions. Because, like, it definitely feels like I'm missing something, but let's see. Oh, well, that works. 715 points. Is that good? I got 8 eggs. I feel like that's probably the max amount here. Wonder how many times I'm going to have to grind this one. Well, we'll see what we can get for prizes after this.
Magnificent work. Thanks to you, our hatching type participants may search for eggs in safety and comfort.
Indeed, my alchemical solution exceeded even my own expectations. You have delivered me a vision, a dream. Not to mention the sprigs of most troublesome trap. How I shall probe, how I shall stare, all without risk to what remains my vision. Ho ho.
Well, I'm glad he seems pleased with the results. Go ahead and tell Jahili that our egg hunt may proceed as scheduled.
And there we go.
Our arena filled with leafkin. No wonder preparations were taking longer than expected. I'm glad to hear the issue has been resolved and that everyone emerged unscathed. Not only did Abin clean up those sprigs and sprouts, but he also managed to retrieve what eggs were lost to the foliage. We should be ready to hide the eggs anew and begin the festivities. I would like to thank the alchemist who was so crucial to the operation. Do you think Master Herberin is still in Gridania?
I will take that as a yes.
The man himself. You sound, cheerful.
Fair chicken. Cheerful does not describe the half of my mood, for Herberin the Peerless has made discovery for the ages. From the leaf kit samples you provide me, I was able to concoct a regenerative ointment for my poor blistered eyeballs. I am cured. My habit of sticking my face too close to my object of study has at long last served me well. For where one venom splashed, so too did an antidote.
Can you imagine how else we might manipulate the properties of these fantastic creatures? We could develop cures upon cures, device agents upon agents. We are witness to a golden age of alchemy, rising resplendent from fields of fell leafkin. Goodness, that must be what the eggs in my dream represented, the bright hopes for the future that this discovery portends.
Where do you get the glasses?
So it was you, my oval comrades, who spoke of destiny, had I but listened. Alas, Herberin has been made a fool. But no longer. I shall hereby heed the wisdom of Egg and continue my work with full faculties. All thanks to you. You soon possess a great appreciation for the spring of Hatching Tide, and also a pair of our promotional glasses. Oh, these? Well, these I wear not for protection against the elements, but as a reminder of the catalyst that changed my fate forevermore. It does me proud to see how Hatching Tide brings joy to one and all, and our celebrations have but scarcely begun. Evan, please accept these glasses as a token of our appreciation. You have more than earned them. Our dreamers will continue patrols of the arena, but we may well need some further trimming. Your assistance would be much appreciated, and rewarded with special Hatching Tide gifts.
I'm definitely gonna go recheck the tutorial for this one just to see if I was missing something, but I have a feeling I was doing it correctly, because I'm sure I'm gonna have to play this again. But let's go check out, see what we can buy first, and how much I'm gonna actually have to grind this before I jump back in there. Where is it, the collector? I mean, I guess it probably has to be, right? Are you in charge of selling things today? No. No, you're just... okay. Where the hell they put the shop this time? Are you the shop? You don't look like the shop. Where the fuck is the shop? Is he in here? Is it one of these guys? Where the heck is the shop? Ah, right here. Oh my god. That is a lot to get everything. Holy shit. Okay, well, I'll be back in a while once I've collected everything. How much is that? I hope 8 isn't the max you could get here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 200. And another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 260. I better not be an amount. Alright, I'll be back once I've bought everything. See you in a while. Alright, and we are back. Actually, it didn't take that long. Once I started understanding the mini game, it was actually a lot of fun. I think I'll try and splice in one of my better runs in here just so you can get an idea of what the actual mini game's like, because the one you play during the quest is more like a tutorial in itself, with its limited 4 rooms. The actual minigame is a 2-minute score tech kind of thing, where each room has a different layout, and you have to just do it as efficiently as possible so you can get through as many rooms as possible. Lots of luck involved, because you want to try and hope that you get the good power-ups that give you all of the high-scoring eggs, and also hope that you just get a lot of egg drops in general. But I think I got, was like 9,000 or something was like one of my high scores. I'll probably put that run in here while I'm explaining this so you can see what's going on. But yeah, it was actually surprisingly good. There's a lot of different rooms. I think I did eventually start routine, but even like up to the last run, I was still getting a couple of new layouts here and there, and each one kind of required different strategies to overcome. So it was pretty neat. We got some neat prizes here. I guess now that I think about, these eggs were not the best place thing to place right here because a lot of them are just happen to be covered up. Like, what a strange coincidence. Oh yeah, we got some eggs, we got some baskets, and then a bunch of posters from previous hatching tides, including one that we can place on the table here, and its equivalent up there. Always like getting the posters, although now that they're starting to give out the old posters, we are fastly running out of room in this place. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Hopefully we don't have too many more. I'm going to have to find a new place to put these things or something. And of course we got all our glasses. What's kind of cool about these glasses, this is the normal armor version of glasses, the ones that you get for being the quest itself. But we also have, where... Oh, do I not have the glasses? Hang on here. I don't actually think I have the glasses. I thought I put them on my hotbar, but apparently I didn't. I don't even know where those are. Give me 1 second here to find these. Oh, there they are. Okay. Let me put them somewhere. I never actually equipped this. This is a newer feature that they added a few updates ago. I don't really have a good spot to put this. You know what? No, we could get rid of... I think we could get rid of one of these, right? Let's get rid of this. Why not? Yeah, delete that from hotbar. I don't need that right now. Haven't been doing those in a while. We'll put those right there for ease of use. But there's actual also versions for the face wear, which I think, does it override these, or can we just like wear... Oh, you can even get different colors of these ones. That's really cool. So there's 6 different kinds, and each of them has multiple colors as well. Let's go for green. Oh, these ones actually go on your face. So you can wear 2 pairs of glasses if you really want to, which is really cool, I think. I love this feature. I'm glad I actually can get some use of it now if I want. Perfect. Yes, this is how all glasses should be worn. On your head and on your face at the same time. Well, there we go. That was a really fun event. If you play it well, it doesn't take that many. It seemed like a lot. 260 really did seem like a lot going into it, but you know, you start learning how to play, and I was just getting better and better scores each run. So definitely was a lot of fun. Did not take as long to grind. Did not feel like a grind. Was like the perfect balance of needing to replay and actually progressing to get everything. So very good event. Got lots of cool little prizes of it. I like that I have a use for the face wear now. I think there's some other glasses you can like register in here, but I don't remember how you go about doing that. I remember trying this feature literally one time and then never again. And I know you can put some glasses into this system. I just don't remember which ones. It was a very limited amount. And they said they were going to go back and like add more, but I don't know if they ever did, or if I just missed the boat on that entirely. But hey, we got some use of it now. I can now wear 2 pairs of glasses on my head. That's great. Good event. 10 out of 10. I guess the next 14 video, assuming I don't like, I'm not sick by the end of the month, hopefully the next 14 video is probably going to be the 7.5, which comes out at the end of the month. I know I still have Hildebrand for 7.45 to do. I kept meaning to do it, that and the variant dungeon. I kept meaning to do it, but like, I don't know what's been going on this last month. Getting sick this much, it kind of sucks. So I don't know when that's going to happen. It'll get thrown up eventually. May or may not be before the 7.5 MSQ stream that I do. It might be after it. Who knows? It'll be some point though, not too distant future. This will definitely be going up first. I don't know when streams are going to resume. You'll definitely be seeing this before streams resume. Doing this was like enough wear on my voice as it is. Just talking now is starting to become a bit painful. So I don't know when exactly streams are going to resume. Whenever I feel up to doing several hours of talking in a row, especially considering, you know, we've been doing like Phoenix Wright and all that lately. That's definitely wouldn't be happening at the moment. So yeah, apologies. This is all you're gonna get for the next little while. I'm sure it won't be that much longer. I'm sure, like, I would say expect next week at the earliest, maybe, but I'm not gonna make any promises. It just depends how long I'm in this situation. It doesn't feel great to talk. This is like been the best it's been for a few days now, but I mean, it could Consider that I wasn't talking at all like 3 days ago. You never know. So, in the meantime, enjoy Double Glasses as we sign off on this Easter event. I'm going to stop talking now. So, have a good night, good day whenever you're watching this. Thanks for checking it out, and I will see you next time.